Listen, it's
My
not
best
fully
friend
tested.
almost died from
It's
that.
not fully tested. I don't care about your anecdotal stories. I've seen the statistics. It's not worth it because it hasn't been tested properly. There's no liability, and they're praising it like it's the second coming. Like, I don't trust the people that
It
are
is approved.
the way they're pushing it, bro.
I don't know what you're talking about and which one is approved.
A lot of dangerous shit. The FDA's approved a lot of dangerous shit.
So now they are approved. So they are approved.
Anthrax and typhoid were both approved.
Correct.
And
they are approved.
The effects of those.
Okay, so then why are you bringing it up in the? Why are you saying it's not approved?
Like, if you've taken something and something that had side effects, you may be entitled to compensation. Call this number and double up. You know why they do that? Because of the FDA-approved drugs.
You're lying.
Okay.
About what?
You said they weren't approved. They are approved. You were trying to.
Alright, we're gonna focus on that one aspect. Okay, even if you made one mistake in what he's saying still holds some truth.
Out of nowhere. Just keep it to your own opinion. You can do whatever you want.
I already told you the FDA is not. I told you at the beginning the FDA is not the end all be all.
You were trying to convince people not to get it.
Remember when doctors approved cigarettes? Remember when doctors said that asbestos was good to line your house with? Bro, you're just listening to what the media says and repeating. You're a fucking retard, bro.
It's not
as a doctor in front of the name, you listen to them. You don't think for yourself. You don't use your fucking brain.
You just want to be edgy. You have no idea what you're talking about.
You just don't use your brain. You just want to. You're just a sheep.
Literally already lied. What do you mean?
You just do exactly what people say you need to do. Oh, I'm on the right side of science. The TV tells me to do it. Bill Gates is so smart. Bill Gates isn't a doctor, but I listen to him anyway.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean, bro? That's what you said, isn't it?
I never said shit about Bill Gates.
Oh, okay.
You're a liar, dude.
Okay, so then shut the fuck up and stop putting words in my mouth and we can have an actual conversation about this, bro. There's no reason to mandate this shit when it hasn't been tested. You can't get long-term results out of nowhere. Lots of shit's been approved. You don't have long-term tests for it.
Then that's your own opinion, then. Okay. What else do you want me to say?
You can't force people to take him. It's literally an experimental drug because it hasn't been tested long-term results. Every other vaccine's taken 10 years approximately on average.
Okay, let's talk about what you just said. Let's talk about what you just said, alright? Can't force people. Okay, you're not being forced. You can't go to the gym because it's not safe. Okay, that's your...
It's not medically ethical. It's coercion. It's not medically ethical.
Don't take it then.
I'm not, but you can't coerce me. That's not okay either. It's not ethical. You can't strip me from my rights. For fucking nothing, bro. For a nothing burger.
Well, I'm sorry, man. You just won't be able to work out. Like, that sucks.
Just go run outside, bro. It's fine.
Bro, that's what I mean. Whoever's in power, you would be saying it's okay because they're in power. You understand what I mean?
I'm not saying my
You're just saying that you're a fucking bitch. You'll just do whatever they say because you're a pussy.
What?
You'll just do whatever the government says because they're in power because you're a fucking idiot.
You wanted to have a civil conversation? Oh, okay.
No, because you're just saying, oh, you gotta deal with the results, bro. You gotta deal with the consequences, bro, of your fucking rights being stripped because of this fucking bullshit the media's turning into a fucking epidemic.
People have been wearing masks and taking vaccines since forever, dude.
Yeah, apples and oranges, like I said, bro. Like I said, apples and oranges. Other vaccines have been tested for 10 years. Other vaccines get 10 years of testing. Other vaccines have gotten 10 years of testing.
Sorry you want to whine about not going to the gym, bro. Like, if that's the problem, bro, alright.
You'd be crying too, pussy. You'd be crying too if you couldn't go to the store and buy your Funko Pops. You'd be bitching too, pussy.
Yeah, I would, actually. Funko Pops
you would, that's what I mean. So you're just a fucking... You didn't. Why are you even talking? You sound about 17, bro. You sound about 17. You ever even kissed a girl, bro?
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm actually 20.
You haven't even kissed a girl, bro.
You're a liar, and you don't know what you're talking about.
Have you ever kissed a girl, bro? Yes or no?
It's because you can't actually have a real conversation. See, you're trying to weasel out. You're trying to back out of what you were accusing of me doing earlier. Alright, bye-bye.
You haven't even hatched yet. Bro. Go live some life, and then you can talk some shit. You know what I mean? But you don't know shit. You just listen to what the media says, and you repeat it. You're a parrot. It's like, I've had this conversation a million times, because you're just repeating what the fucking TV says, or what your stupid friends say, because they listen to what the TV says. Bro, Pfizer doesn't care about you, they care about their profits, bro. Like, I'm sorry to tell you, the fucking billionaires and shit in charge of these companies, like, they care more about their islands than they care about you. So I wouldn't be trusting them exactly, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be putting experimental oil in my fucking car when I don't fucking need it. When it has side effects that if you talk about, oh, you're banned, oh, you're censored, oh, can't say that. You're an anti-vaxxer, you're a Nazi, you're this, you're that. Phase 3 trials, bros. The Phase 3 trial isn't done yet. You know why? Because you can't just speed up time.
Still? Bro, still? Come on now. Go to Reddit or something, bro. This is TF2. It's like the only Harvest server that's open and live. Just chill, bro. Chill.
No, there's quite a few. I've been banned from Reddit a lot of times.
Congrats. I'm not surprised. Have fun.
Thanks. It wasn't really. I mean,
go run outside, bro. Just go run outside, alright?
I'd be at the gym right now, bro, but I can't be because fucking scaredy cats like you.
I guess you didn't work out. You didn't want to work out that bad then, huh? You're not running outside, so.
Bro, I've been working out in my basement, bro. It's not. I'm telling you, like I said, it's not the same. Like I can't just drop thousands of dollars. You can't expect the average person to be. Like, everyone should have a right to fucking...
Bro, nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares.
Health.
I'm sorry.
And say you can't use planes, can't travel. Oh, because the private companies own them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you bring up a lot of good points. And it's good that you're trying to get word out. But a lot of people, like you said, they've been coerced or forced to take this vaccine. And they're gonna defend their position, even subconsciously. It's just the reality. Like, I was forced to take that shit due to the job I have. And do I want it? No. But I have to secure my benefits and my job so I can continue living. So it's unfortunate, but if I end up fucking 40 years down the line dying from this shit, then I guess so be it.
No, but that's why, but that's what you don't understand. Like, you're not seeing the full picture of it. I appreciate your perspective, but at the same time, this only leads to, like, this is just the beginning. This is just the test of it. This is just the shit test to see if you're going to put up with it, right? So you could be fired from your job or whatever, but at the same, but you know, they can't fire everybody, right? So if not everybody cowers in fear and stands up for their, you know, for their morals and ethics and like just thinks logically about how these things work and how this is only the beginning, how like after 9/11, you know, all the Western governments started spying on their citizens and haven't stopped for like 20-something years. You know, you're never getting your rights back. So this is only the beginning. That's why it's so vital, because you could have, you technically did have a choice. I mean, yeah, you fuck up your livelihood, but it's not like you couldn't get another job. And secondly, I don't think that would actually happen because, you know, I think it's just them playing chicken. Like, you could probably get your job back after all this nonsense fizzles out.
No, that's wrong, bro. That's not how this works.
I have a very, so, in a normal circumstance, like if I worked like a civilian job, yeah, that would be the case. But I work for the government, so I would be losing out on all the benefits that I would get by working that job. And I've been working towards getting these benefits for the last 5 years of my life. I'm not willing to fucking throw those away just over this. And I've already
but even in the army,
because I work for the government, so it's not that big of a deal for me.
Yeah, but even in the army, there have been, I'm sure you're in the U.S., so even in the army, there's been like court cases where the army's lost, the government's lost, in that they can't force their soldiers to take certain vaccines. Like, there's a lot of shit about the anthrax vaccine. So it's not as if, just because you're in the government. I get if you're in like a healthcare, you don't want to be, if you're on old people and shit, maybe I understand that, but yeah, forcing people in that regard. But if it's just like a government job, but it's not like tied to anything like vulnerable people, then it's still not ethical.
So back in September, when Pfizer was FDA approved, the Secretary of Defense put out a statement saying basically that it's up to battalion level commanders or whatever it is in the Navy and Marine Corps, I don't know what they're called. It's up to their discretion whether or not they want to discharge a soldier or a sailor or Marine if they don't get the vaccine. And upon discharging, they can be discharged under other than honorable conditions, which means they lose their pension and all their government benefits after they get discharged. And you can't go to the VA to change that. So, yes, while there is a lot of people that are like, I don't want to take that shit because I don't need it. I'm not at risk of dying from COVID. They kind of fucking have to, because you imagine you've been in. So let's put yourself in perspective. Let's say like you're a fucking E7 that's been in for 17 years. You only have to do 2 more years to get your pension, right? And then they come out and the FDA approve this vaccine, and you're not at risk of dying from COVID, but you have to get it to fucking basically get that pension you've been working towards for the last 17 years. What would you do in that situation?
Well, it's still coercion, so I mean, I don't know, it depends on how, like, they really got your balls in that situation, I get it, but at the same time, it's not as if every single person who's affected by it is, you know, 2 years away from retirement or whatever. But even in that circumstance, I mean, at the end of the day, it's your morals, man. It's your morals and the fact that you know that they're just gonna use this. Like, you give them an inch, they're gonna take a mile. So, I don't know, man. People have died for their you know, their morals, their rights, their fucking freedoms. You know what I mean? So yeah, I guess losing your pension, it sucks, but you know, I don't know. The whole system's fucked. It's been fucked for a long time. Your mom is a retarded doctor, you said? She's a retarded doctor? How does that work? She's a doctor for retards, or she's a retard and she's also a doctor? Or she's autistic? Guys, I think they added Miss Calling to the game, like literally just to give me erections. Like, Miss Pauling's just so sexy. It's like they knew that adding her would like give me erections, and every time I play this game, actually, I hear her voice because of the stupid ass contracts. So it's like, damn, it's just giving me erections while I'm trying to play Team Fortress 2. Like, I get that they have to, like, you know, keep people interested. But still. Like, their titties are so, like, big size. Like, they're just round, like little melons.